Well, where is it? I was seeing it. Oh, that's it there.
As per our contract.
Guessing you. Yep, you. I need to go inside. Go below. Liftman, I guess.
Lumiduce Harbor has a bright future ahead of it. There aren't any prospects here.
What are we doing here? We look like eavesdroppers. Well, we are here to be eavesdroppers, but I think we have to wait a little longer. Let's get behind the shrubs for now. You wait some time behind the shrubbery. Look over there. Those are the people we're waiting for. According to my investigation, they're reselling a batch of goods linked to Fontaine Research Institute. This may be connected to Naka, so let's get a little closer. Let's get closer. That guy again, huh? Boss, there's someone over there. We've been spotted. Mr. Chevrolet, it seems you don't know the rules. I suppose that's as far as my warnings go. Farewell. You pretentious. Let's go take out these snoops out.
Full throttle! Hold the line! Access denied.
Fine, you're good, it's my loss. Doesn't matter who you hire to silence me, just do as you please. Huh? There's no one going to silence you, actually. We're hoping you'll talk. We're special investigators from Fontaine Research Institute, Mr. Chavez. We suspect that you're involved in the disappearance of the Archean kinetic core. Please cooperate with our investigation. So the Institute seeks assistance in their investigation by hiding and eavesdropping. Why am I not surprised? That's just a necessary investigation technique. Allow me to explain. Fozia gives her full, detailed account of everything. He doesn't seem to fully understand her either. I don't understand Lamarck. What the devil is all of this? I think she's trying to tell you that some idiot stole something from the Institute and that the thing might explode at any moment. If it explodes near Limidus Harbor, it'll kill all the fish and render it impossible to the ships. Impossible to ships. So they're here to get that idiot. That's what you're trying to say, right? Your summary is correct. I guess there is someone here with brain cells to rub together after all. I see. So you're here to do good then. Here I was thinking that blasted loiterer had sent you to silence me. I misunderstood you. It's my mistake, so drinks on me next time. Silence you when you're discussing business deal? A deal? Looks like the misunderstanding is mutual. I would never do business with trash like a loiterer. Lloyd, I cannot say that name, but he's always with the Snezhnayans, and all he cares about is transporting Fontanian goods to the outside for his own benefit. He's as bad as they get. Some time ago he asked for my help in smuggling a person out of Fontaine. On the lowdown. To smuggle someone out, could it be? Yes, it could be Naka. The one we're looking for. What happened next, Mr. Chavez? He looked up like he was up to no good, so I turned him down. Is it just Paimon? That seemed a bit quite disappointed, Miss Fulia. Huh? What? No, I'm not. How could I possibly get my hopes up that someone might commit a crime? No way. Today he came all the way to threaten me, telling me not to leak out any information regarding this incident, or else Boss Consini would come down and personally teach me a lesson. I was taught to teach him a lesson when Lamar noticed you eavesdropping and the guy seized the chance and fled. Guess I'll have to wait till next time he and I meet. So this Lolita's boss called Consini. Paimon's never heard of him. Could it be the Fatus? Never mind, Paimon's just joking. There's no way everyone from Snezhnaya who we met is a Fatus. I used to think that way too, but I really don't know what's going on with that Consini guy from Snezhnaya. Well, I know he's a major buyer, and he's purchasing all kinds of goods and equipment and sending them to the harbour. I have no idea what kind of business he's involved in. That said, since he's associated with the likes of Loiter, can I say Lolita, he's definitely no better. Boss, this is not the place to talk. Let's head back to the ship first. Right, you come with me. You're looking for that core thing or whatever, right? I'll help you with it. Huh, what a surprise. And here I thought there was going to be a twist. You're not planning to kill us on board and dump our bodies into the sea, are you? The entire Limidus Harbor is under my protection. Anyone causing trouble here is my business. If what you said is true, then I'm doing the right thing. If not, at least for Limidus Harbor. We'll avoid disaster. Don't you understand that at the very least? You have a point. Enough to chat. If you want to talk, get on the ship and we'll talk. Let me go do this real quick. I'll just seen it.
I'll keep this close. Born of ice and frost. Didn't see that coming. Allow me! Access denied.
Hey, why are you here? There's no way you're not here for no reason. Guessing you're on the second floor? What are you guys? There's something there, I see it. Really big ship. Wow, do you own the entire ship? Of course it's mine. Now let's get to business. That thing might come off, it might go off at any second, right? There's not a moment to lose. But we don't have anything else to go on. Based on what we know so far, the run of the largest underground trading operation in Limidus Harbour, and often deal in items related to the Institute. During our investigations at the harbour, investigators found trace amounts of archaeum energy reactions on some goods, so we believe Naka may have come through here with the core. That's why we came to find you, following the leads, but we didn't expect to find out... Excuse me? But we didn't expect to find that out. You're not involved in this kind of business. Your mindset regarding trade is surprisingly narrow. The grey market is not the same as the black market. I'm not a parasite like Lawyer is. Hey, you just said it was a grey market. Get off your high horse. If only you'd come to me sooner. I could have catch a lawyer's guy. Said he's going to teach me a lesson. That I can't wait to see. You should have at least given us a chance to explain. You should have come out of it, you know. You're the one that charged us without a word. We wanted to explain, but you didn't give us a chance to. Bah, I said 2 sentences. What do you mean by without a word? The Lolia, Consini, I'll report their names to the Institute, but for now... Boss, sorry to intrude, but didn't Lolia say that there's no use for you now, earlier? But he did. That scoundrel even said that it's a shame how I missed out on a load of cash. I should have punched him in the face right there. Could that mean that he's already found someone to do his dirty work? It means someone's taken the job? Yes, and that someone may have already been paid. So if we can find out who we just came across... So, if we can find out who just came across a sudden windfall, as far as I know, Lolly prefers to call him high up lazy and poor slugs who sit around daydreaming. Because people like that are the easiest to deceive and control, right? Well, it seems like you've seen your fair share. Perhaps there are people like that in the World Institute. Mr. Edwin once said that if your life is... Mr. Edwin once said that if you live your life seriously, you'll find people like that are all around you. Right, so no more naps whenever you want from now on, Paimon. It's okay, Paimon. We're not rich, but we're not exactly broke either. Don't worry, Paimon. We're no lady slugs. You don't have to stress that. No worries. I know who to see first. Boss, you remember Corvolt? Ah, sure remember him. He used to be the most famous drunkard working under me. But I kicked him out of the outfit because of his habit of nicking this and that. Well, he's now a regular at the Rusty Rudder. Perrott said that he's basically there all day, buying up most of the wine. I think we should go and have a conversation with him. Wait, but we don't have any proof. Proof? If Corvolt needs some, I'll find him some. But before that, he has to have an honest conversation with me. Plot a course to the Rusty Rudder. A person could choke on this alcoholic reek. There are so many drunks in here. Can we really find this Corporal guy? Don't most people go home when they've had too much to drink? Maybe he went out to take a breather outside? Then we can only hope that he passed out somewhere in the wild and met his end. In any case, let's at least be civil enough to go look for him. Just to be on the safe side, let's stay together. The people in this watering hole aren't the friendliest. Especially you, Institute lady. Don't stray too far from me. These drunkards might try and rob you. Given how fragile you seem. Then they will have the privilege of witnessing the full power of our proud creations. Mr. Edwin instructed me to modify this mecha. The energy beam it emits easily incapacitate a person. Pamela and I will try our luck over there. Alright, let's go. I'll take the lead, Lamarck. Watch our flanks. Where should we start? Why not ask the boss of the tavern first? From what Trevor said, the boss's name is Pivot? I think I spoke like that before. Not inside. That's free. Oh, hey, I never saw you there before, I don't think. Ah, yes, it was you. Welcome to the Rusty Brother. Choose anything you want. Well, there seems to have gone. Have you seen that guy called Cobweb? But them here. Better than both of these. Sure have, he just bought another round for everyone before stumbling out the door. Wonder where he got all that money. About the mysterious aromatic crystals. You can find just about anywhere. I'm pretty interested in collecting strange, interesting things. If you're willing to hand it over to me, I'm sure I'll be able to compensate you. Sure looks like a good specimen. If you manage to come across any of these things again in the future, do me a favor and bring them to me. I'll compensate you like I just did now. Oh, more. Okay.
I can keep drinking. Pay first, then take your drink.
Oh, basically just moved because she used to be up here, didn't she? Any job's done. Can't afford that fool Brick can't even do his job properly. What's up with Brick? Why does he slack off and try to make a quick profit through shady dealings? Last time he got duped into buying and reselling a dried brew fruit and ended up falling into a serious debt. Now he's got creditors hounding him night and day. Even with things as bad as they've gotten, he still won't consider taking up honest work to pay off the debt. Said he keeps going on pulling on some major deal and hitting it big. He should know that. He should know. He should have known what he was getting into. He originally wanted me to go in on the loan with him, but unlike him, I'm no fool. So you turned him down. Of course, I have my own business to attend to. I run a perfectly legitimate business here. Do you know Fonta? A few people here are planning to replicate it and create a unique beverage of their own. Once they perfected the recipe, I'll facilitate getting the drink into the port for people to sample and then handle the additional promotion. Why choose the harbour as your first market? There are always people coming and going out of Limidus Harbour, including quite a few first-time visitors to Fontaine. I want this beverage to give them a positive first impression of the place. If we acquaint enough people with our knockoff, who cares about Fonta? Our drink will be the most popular in all of Fontaine. Your business is... What I'm running is a legitimate business here. I don't steal, I don't rob. And I sure don't dupe others out of their fortunes. I work hard and I've earned everything. I have through sweat and toil. There aren't many honest folks like me these days who earn their living through blood, sweat and tears. If everyone in the court Fontaine was like me, fairness and justice would prevail in all business dealings. Lost catch. Want to join the Pinky Club? Into the book. Pass on the chowdy oat wine. Have worms lunch. Okay. I'll read that again for a second. There's Breck.
Then take your drink.
I was forced to order. I was forced to do this in order to make a living. My hands were tied. What are you talking about? You scared me. Thought it was another credit coming after me. I'm thinking of starting a new business if this deal goes through. I'll be sitting at the top of a gold mine. I'll have more to leave Court de Fontaine and start anew. But that cowardly Debal, bah, deserves to be poor. He couldn't even hold on to a more even if I handed him a silver platter. Lee, but what about your creditors? They really took me for a ride with this loan. When I borrowed that sum, I had no idea they had come up with so many terms and charged me interest that was sky high. If I were expected to pay back in the principal, if I was only expected to pay back the principal, I wouldn't exactly be overjoyed, but I could accept it. Now they're telling me that the interest alone has grown 3 times the principal. If they think I'm going to pay that, they're delusional. I was hoodwinked, and this was never my debt to begin with. So why did you borrow money more in the first place? I was in dire need of more for my business at the time, but no one was willing to lend me a cent. I had no choice but to approach a bunch of crooks for a small loan. Doesn't matter now anyway, once I get my hands on that thing and send it out, all this will be settled. I'm gonna be rich. How dare you belittle me? That's him. There's no one else in Liberty's Harbor with a rat face like that. Corvo, get up. No, who are you? I'm in the money now. Don't you dare shout at me. Oh, sure. So where did you get it? Details, if you please. You. Traverse. It's all because I wait for you that I missed out on making big money. Oh, attack me, isn't he? Okay, computer. Okay. Oh crap, I'm a beast. Oh, sure. Please forgive me, big man. Forgive you? Well, that depends on your behavior. Lamarck, tie him up and take him back to the ship. Restrained by Chavert and Corvo is handled back to the ship. So yeah, Corvo, can you speak properly now? boss shivered. Please forgive me. That was the alcohol talking. You want some more to help you relax? Alcohol that steals thy soul. You're right. Right. Whatever you say. I ask a question, you give me an answer. Anything more or less, I knock your teeth out. Clear? Yes. Crystal clear. First question. Were you hired by lawyer? On the count of 3. Yes. He hired me to escort to a certain location in Luminous Harbor. I don't know who that person is. I just escorted him to the designated location. Took the money and got out of there. Second question. This person you were escorting, was he carrying something? Well, he had a large backpack on his back, and nobody was allowed to look at it. But it was very strange. It was warm and it kept buzzing. Could that be? It's a self-heating effect. It's the self-heating effect generated by the bound Arkham. Mr. Edwin talked about it before. The backpack must contain the Archeum kinetic core. And that person must be Naka. Guess we got our man. If only we could just blow it up. Paymon's gonna give him a good bashing. Third question. Where did you escort him to? Give me the location. But boss, could you give me a map? It's too remote a location to be It's too remote a location to give it that precisely. Sure, I'll get you a map. Don't try anything, or else. I wouldn't. Cobalt nervously marks the location on the map. Boss, there you go. That's the place. I assume there won't be an ambush waiting for me. Or have you hired somebody to take me out? I would never, boss. You know I won't lie. Fine. When we get there, you take points. Chart a course. That'll be where we're heading. Boss, we're close. We just need to head a little bit further in. Yeah, I don't sound suspicious at all. Also, what the... Hold on, tap up. Below me, I'm not seeing it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Why didn't I activate? That was weird. Must have picked something up. Huh, they friendly, they're like they're arguing with each other. Oh, it's another one. I'm gonna put my right here around you.
I'll keep this close.
And you guys asked for it. Why are you here? Wait, do you interact with this? Yes, not. You do interact with this stuff, apparently. Okay. I could remember that. Oh, that's going to be flipping fun. Don't mind me, I'm going to just go to flip this thing. Lead the way, stay close to me, Lamarck. I ain't quite reading that. Device, who it is? The device is that thing. They can compensate people really quickly. I'm gonna skim read this real quick because it's going way too fast. Wait, now that we've gone this far... Wait, now that we've gone far enough, what does your device say, Little Miss Institute? No reaction. Not at all. There is no residual Arkham energy here. Strange, I've already turned the sensitivity up to max and the Arkham energy doesn't flow. And the Arkham energy flow doesn't dissipate that easily. This prototype was made by Mr. Edwin himself. There's no way it doesn't work. Huh. How come they and the... Huh? How come they and those mecha behind them? I knew it. Patton didn't. Sorry again. I knew it. Patton, how much did Lolia promise you? An amount that I'd never earn slaving under you in a lifetime. It's nothing personal, she was. But I have mouths to feed. Don't you feel dirty getting mixed up with the likes of Lolia taking his money like that? Boss, we all roll the same mud... Boss, we all roll in the same mud puddle. The money we earn, it's never clean. You're the only one riding your high horse saying, this business is no good for that business, harms people. Like you're some kind of saint. In the end, you earn the money, and win no people. Okay, in the end, you earn no money and win no people. A fool like only a fool like Lamarck would stay loyal to you. We sailed together for a long time. I'm sure Morgan will make his death painless. Oh no. Lamarck is still on the ship. Don't worry. He has the Panumi Array self-defense device, which was personally modified by Mr. Edwin himself. He'll be fine. You just came up with that name, didn't you? Come on, Kobo, hurry up and take care of them. Lollia's money is waiting for us to claim it. Stop telling me what to do. You go and get them. There's something else again, huh?
For Rex Lapis! Rust rebuild!
Oh, he looks fine from this angle. This device sure is handy. Looks like Lamar took care of that guy all by himself. Boss, you're back. Looks like you were ambushed too. That means Lollia bought both Patton and Morgan off. Corvo was to lead us into an ambush. Sadly, they didn't expect me to be there. Wait a second, if they were bought up by Lollia, then what about you when you were talking to him? That could only mean that I had that meeting so he could eliminate me. Brutal, but that sounds like him, alright. Then I suppose it's a good thing you lot came out of the blue with a mess with their plans. Otherwise, given the narrow space, we might not have made it back out alive. Still, they've attacked us twice in a row now. Could they have something to hide? Behind the scenes, just what are they worried about we might discover? Okay, controller, what are you trying to do to me? Sebas claims to cast a shadow over the whole harbour. He is clearly someone of extraordinary capability. It seems that even Lollia cannot compare. Looks like lawyers and lawyer Consignee who is from Cesnaya. Yep. Stop it. The transporter in Naka. Corvo has been hired by Lollia to take Naka and the Archeum core he carries to some place inside Limidus Harbour. Consignee is shipping large quantities of household goods and materials to Limidus Harbour. Consider how many people have been hired to help. The job Consignee wants to be done must be quite tough. Limidus Harbour is an international port, so if the goods are being transported inland, this doesn't seem like a good cross-border business. Okay, don't want to stop. No, not that one. What am I trying to do here? Try to click it. Yeah, the boss. Naka and Consignee. It's clear that Consignee and Naka are working together, and that the former has delivered the latter to the location inland from Limidus Harbour. No, would you stop letting me click? Difficult work then. Lolly must be worried that he will lose his job if Consignee realizes that Traverse is more capable. Hence the attacks. Major buyer from Shania. Goes to Lolly. No. Not a business person. Oh, is that a goddamn for two, is he? Consignee isn't shipping those good in line to sell them, but to give them to Necker for his use, for his research. Okay. Something else appear? I'm confused right now. I'll just click on them all because I'm confused what it wants to do. This one, I guess. So all three of them are in league with each other. That Consignee guy is the owner of a restaurant and getting Lolly to find a chef to cook for Necker. I told Lolly to beat him so he went to find someone else to work for him. And then he wanted to silence me. Feels like someone messed up trying to cover up their own mistake. Huh. I see. Well, that certainly does sound like the right amount of trashy. The right amount of trashy for Lolly. You may be little, but you're quite brawny, you know. Hey, can we keep the first sentence to yourself? Anyway, now we're sure that Necker and Lumidu's harbour would narrow down the search area by quite a bit. But things are never that simple, are they? Boss. We better interrogate them to see if they have any useful information. Good idea, Patton. You know the rules, yes? I'm at your disposal, Mr. Shiver. Good. At least you can keep the consequences of your own actions. Lamarck, tie him and Morgan up real good. Go to your cabins and get some rest. And remember to put on some earplugs. Let's just say this won't be a silent night. After some contemplation, you decide to sit down and rest. In the middle of the night, you are awakened by strange muffled noises and the sound of something heavy falling into the water outside your cabin. Did someone just fall in the water? Should you go help? Wait, Shiver warned you that you were not being for a silent night. He's waterboarding them. You walk to the door and grab the handle. The commotion outside has quieted down by now. And only the muffled sound of the waves and hesitant lapping against the hull remains as you stand hesitant before the door. What awaits outside? A question, an answer. Regardless, of just a twist of the wrist, you can verify certain thoughts of yours, can't you? You hesitate despite having to already knowing the answer. You still want to ask Fulcia's opinion. You turn around and see how Fulcia is trying to cover her ears, pretending to be fast asleep. In the end, you suppress your and Paimon's curiosity and decide not to investigate. You just hope this night will pass quickly. I hope you're well rested. Paimon and Morgan have told us everything. How they were all hell-bent on killing us not long ago. Well, that you don't need to know, little Miss Institute. Lamarck, tell them. Aye. To put it simply, with their cooperation, we learned that they have 2 shipments that will be delivered to a certain location today. Unfortunately, those 2 don't know the precise location. All they know is the time of when the shipments will arrive at the shore. So more guesswork on our part. I have an idea. We may be able to find some clues with this energy flow detector. If that place is indeed where Necker is hiding, then the people going in and out will carry traces of Arceum energy. Oh, that means all we have to do is use this device, and beep, 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 we'll know exactly where to go. What do you mean, beep, beep, beep? Only those obsolete relics do that. I'm using the latest silent model. Beeping or not, this is a good shout. No time to waste. Let's move. About those 2. They've gone back to where all sailors come from. No need to worry about them. Anchors away. Do we drown them? Because that would be the sea. Or maybe the tavern area as well. We're almost there. Seems like the shipment hasn't arrived yet. Let's wait here a bit and keep your ears sharp. They might show up any second. Everyone finds a place to hide and waits for the couriers to arrive. Look over there. All those that we were waiting for? Must be. They seem to be handing off a shipment. They'll definitely start transporting it soon. Why are we eavesdropping again? But this time we're eavesdropping on treasure hoarders. This is how the Institute does things. Oh, that's not true. Oh, sorry. Let's follow him and be careful. Don't get caught again. What do you mean again? Who are you? What are you doing here? Tss, you found me. You got keen news. What are the thinking to you, Miss Institute Lady? You're the brains and we're the brawn, after all. Hey! Wait, what do you mean by that? Lamarck, Traveler, let's take him down.
Born of ice and frost.
Ollie, blast him. He's already paid the bulk of payment, but now he can't afford the rest. Sure, ma'am, we're the all underdogs here. Don't blame the messenger. Boss, what should we do with him? Well, wait. How much is Lolly paying you? I'll pay the same amount. How about this? Let me live and we'll take Lolly and grab his money and then we can split the cash. There's no need for any of that. I just have a few questions for you. Answer them to my satisfaction. Answer them to my satisfaction. You live. Or your head will roll. Roll. Lolly, I hired you to get the shipments here. That's it. Did you say that for? I don't know. All Lolly said was leave the shipments here and that someone else would come pick them up. The previous 2 runs were exactly just that, just at different locations. I once stayed behind to see who the buyer was, but they didn't show up. Another group of people took the shipment and headed that way. I dared not linger any longer, so I took off. So, are you satisfied? Good enough. Get out of here. You better stay away from Lolly, he's up to no good. Boss, should I follow him? No need. Let him go cause more trouble for Lolly. So he said that someone would come and pick up the shipments, Institute lady, it's time for you to get that device of yours beeping. We need to move. Didn't I say that the latest model doesn't beep? Why is there... Wait, this is the place with the key, isn't it? Yeah, I'm still missing one. Actually, let me put a mark here so I can remember where this is. For when I get that key. I think it's going to be a world quest. Okay, we'll just put you here for now. Based on the readings I'm getting, it should be over here. I see a treasure holder over that way, so it's not that way. These two rooms. The readings are high. There's clear residual energy readings from all around this house. Naka, why would you go all the way for the trouble to build a house here? You must have strong nerves, or you took it from someone else. The lock on the door doesn't seem too sturdy. I think I can break it open. Stand back. Hey, don't just bash the door in. It might be someone's home. You know, that got irradiated for some reason. If that's the case, we'll compensate them. It's your investigation, so the money should come from the Institute naturally. Huh? What are you doing in my house? Well, you showed up, Nak. Wait, you're not Naka. But you're wearing this Institute's uniform. You're here to deliver supplies, aren't you? Just leave the things at the back of the house. Can't you read the note on the door? Yeah? Mr. Edwin? How do you know me? Did Lillian leak my name? No matter, just hurry up and get the supplies. The suppressor will be ready soon. Why are you staring at me? My mum must be seeing things from flying too fast. Well, 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 Edwin Eastinghouse. Come back to life, I see. Oh no, the Institute's going to get blown up again. Aren't you supposed to have died in the explosion at the Institute? Oh, what are you talking about? Stop wasting my time. I'm in a hurry to complete my research. I'm Fulsier, Section 3. You were my research advisor. You helped me modify the Venusium Ray self-defense device. What's Section 3? What ray? Oh, I remember. You're talking about that highly inefficient radiation device, aren't you? What was the researcher's name again? I can't remember. Whatever the case, that device was a solo project with no real practical value. Wait, you must be the honorary senior research traveler. Your reputation precedes you. You know me? Looks like you didn't get quiet. Try again. Looks like you quiet. Well, my lord. Looks like you didn't get quiet blown away far enough. Continue to tell me about what you've done and the title you've earned. I have to say the title suits you well. Just look at all the hard working and... But of course, I know too well why you're here, honorary senior researcher. You must be here for that Archeum kinetic core, which is that slippery fish knacker stall. I apologize, but despite the lack of creativity, the pedestrian research skills and how I've been constantly messing up with my facility, we're in the same boat. I cannot reveal his location to you. I hear you, sir. However, we found this map in your house that marks a certain area. Gosh, how did you find this map? But no matter, his precise location won't be that easy to find. You're welcome to go look for him, but trust me, you could make 5 loops around the place and you wouldn't be able to find him. That place took us 5 full years to build. I still remember when that place was completed, I restarted my 5 projects and rebuilt the 5 devices. If I was still in the Institute, my salary would have been quintupled. So, what's happening now, traveler? He's monologuing. Something must have triggered his inner Institute scientist. Lamarck, stay here and keep an eye on this guy. Miss Institute? I mean Miss Fulsier. This will be a dangerous trip, so why don't you give me the device? I'll handle things going forward. No, let's get moving. I want to leave. Well, she seems pretty upset. What happened? I thought she worshipped Edwin. Let's catch up. Edwin didn't even notice her. Good luck. You'll now find him. 5 rounds. You hear? If you keep up for 5 more seconds, I'm going to punch you 5 times. Why, here. You're back again. I told you. You can try 5 times. You still won't find him. It's not working out for you, so why don't you just sit down and have some tea? I just bought 5 cups and a few bowls. You really like the number 5, don't you, Mr. Edwin? It's a magical number. Use it right and you can unlock doors to endless inspiration. Listen up, there are 5 doors to endless inspiration. And you have 5, and you have to turn the handle 5 times. You hear? 5 times. Sorry, but I'm really trying to stop myself from punching you 5 times. Would you please kindly shut your trap? I think I'm going to leave it here for tomorrow, though. Oh, game's walking by itself. Right, control it, don't start this game again. Why don't you stop doing that? No, it hasn't. As you can tell, it is walking to the right. Stop that. Alright, I'm going to end it here and I'll be back on tomorrow. Before the means